So I think probably when I did the ultimate, the year course, more so with that is then when you realise actually this isn't just about acting. It's kind of like a life-changing experience. For me, it felt anyway. I felt like I perceived a lot of things differently in life. My general outlook and everything changed. I'm Laura and I've got 3 children, usual home life and stuff. But yeah, acting is what I really want to do. I suppose doing the year course probably opened up more for me because obviously it was consistent for that year. I wasn't just sort of dipping in and out of it. It was a consistent 12 months of doing it. And that's when you kind of think, yes. As soon as I got into Brian's class, I know I can do this. With the right training, I know I can do it. With Brian's sort of method that he uses, you sort of have this tool, if you like, to get you back into the character. So when you're in the box, you can go deeper into your character, into the mind of your character, into the life of your character, and you can feel it more. It's a really strange experience. When you're given a character, once you do the box work with them, it's almost like you know the character so much better. Like the mask work, I still sometimes, although I don't have the physical mask, I still feel like I use that technique as a character sometimes. When I perform, I forget about the audience. I don't think about them, because that's then when you come back to that fear of judgment. So you almost need to forget the audience in order to fully be the character and not think about what anyone else is thinking. You just have to be them. First course I signed up for was 3-day class. And as soon as I got in there and the class started, that's when I thought, this is definitely not necessarily where I want to be, but I felt like it's where I was meant to be. And I remember getting home and thinking, no, this is what I've got to do. Even just that, being in a class of like-minded people was freeing in itself. Before we'd even started sort of getting to the crux of it, it was that I found probably almost as enjoyable as the actual class. Everyone supports each other. Because there was a little bit of me that kind of, before I'd even done the first sort of class, you kind of think, oh, is it going to be competitive? Is there going to be a little bit, of that sort of element in it? But no, I've never been on any of Brian's classes and felt that. It's always so supportive. Everyone wholeheartedly supports each other, which is brilliant. And you become like a little family. Probably more so when I was younger, you maybe kind of think of acting more as like when you're watching TV as a child, you think of it more as like, oh, it's pretend. But actually, when you do Brian's courses, you're actually like, no, it's not pretend, because actually you are feeling that character's emotions. So you are them. So there's no pretense in it. It's really real and truthful. The classes this is just from my point of view, they're very challenging and you do feel under pressure, but that's a good thing. Although at the time it can seem a bit like, oh, I'm not sure I can do this. But actually Brian wants the best from you and knows what you can and can't do. So the pressure you feel is only to bring out the best of you. Don't fear the challenge, because at the end of it you'll be like, oh, okay, I see why he was getting me to do that. That makes sense now. I can see. As a teacher, he is so encouraging and very honest. That's what I love about him, is the honesty as well. So he's going to give you an honest opinion of what you're doing. You don't always want to be told, oh, that was great, that was good. You need to also know some of the negative stuff, because you need to know where you've got to improve. But that's done in an encouraging way. You can kind of take his feedback and go, oh, okay, I know what to do now to work on it. And if you don't understand, you can say, give me some guidance on what that means. And then you can take that away and use it for next time. The biggest thing I've learned is how to use your own experiences, your own feelings, your own emotions, and sort of find them within you and bring them out in the character, as the character. We don't experience the same as everyone else. Everyone else has something different going on in their lives. So I think for me, probably the hardest and most challenging is when you're a character and you have to go through something that you haven't personally experienced. So you have to almost find that and go places up here, because you've got to be true to the character. Getting out of your own head and into the mind of a character is just, for me, that's what I find the most liberating. That's what I love the most. He's quite selective with who he lets on his classes, but that's in a good way, isn't it? Because you only want to work with like-minded people. You don't want to work with someone that's not serious about it. everyone is as serious as each other about doing it. No one's just there for the fun of it, if you like. Everyone's got the dream and they want it and they want the goal. Just book on a class and do it. That's the first hurdle over, isn't it? Booking it and then get yourself through the door.